Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. There is a message that I want to share with you guys, and this message, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. The message reads like this. Hello my brother, how are you? I heard the confession that you posted yesterday about a man who is saying that he is addicted to Betway. I also have a similar story. I am someone who doesn't like to be visible on social media, but I have a lot of questions that need answers, and I also need help to get control of my gambling addiction. I feel as if I am forever trapped with Betway, as if some kind of rituals were done so that you can keep on betting and betting no matter how much you lose to gambling. My gambling started when it was locked down, and as a man who doesn't drink beer or cheat on his wife, because cheating on my wife, to me, it is like I am cheating on my family. So I had made that decision that I am not going to drink beer and I am never going to cheat on my wife. All that I wanted was a perfect small family. Then I just joined betting to pass time during lockdown, but I got so addicted, and all of this behavior now, whenever I looked at my wife, I can see that my wife thinks that I am cheating on her. Sometimes I can't even explain how I spent the money. My wife sometimes can ask me where the money is going to. Like, I can get out of the house with a lot of money in my banking app, but when I return back home, if she goes over my phone, she will see that there won't be any proof of a transaction, and the money that will be in my banking app will be gone. This is the behavior that I do. Whenever I go out, I just try to create a little bit of a tension so that there can be tension between me and my wife. And I do this so that by the time that I will come back home, she won't have the strength to ask me about my whereabouts. But I am regretting, because whenever I look at my wife, as beautiful as she is, most of the times you will find out that she will be sad and very depressed. Deep in her heart, she believes that her husband is cheating on her. There are many times that I want to sit down with her so that I can explain the situation to her and tell her how I eventually got addicted to betting. I just thought that this was just a game, but now I am so addicted. There is no woman in my life. Maybe there is. Maybe gambling is the woman that I am cheating with on my wife, but I want it all to stop. My wife is deep in depression, but I am ashamed to let her know that I am this deep into betting. My brother, I am a Zimbabwean man who is currently staying in South Africa. I work as a professional. And this thing, my brother, that I am doing, if some of my colleagues were to know that I am nothing but a gambling addict, maybe they will just laugh at me, because in our profession, this thing is unheard of. Because of my job description, I feel so ashamed to let my wife know that I am addicted to betting. And this thing, it confuses me a lot, because no matter how much money I lose through gambling, but I can't even stop myself. Maybe if this was drug abuse, I could have gotten control of my body, but I don't even understand what I am doing. I keep on losing money, and I am losing a lot of money. In my household, we have a bank account. In this bank account, when we opened it, we then promised each other that my wife was going to be the one who was going to be like the manager of that bank account. She is the one who manages that bank account. But sometimes I find myself stealing money from that account so that I can feed that money into my betting addiction. A thief in my own home, a thief in my own bank account, because the money that is in that bank account, it is the money that comes from my salary straight into our savings. Every month I have to come up with stories like I have to fix my car, I have to do this. All of these lies that I tell my wife is so that I can take a little bit of money from my savings, and that is what I do. I just say, if I take a little bit, And if I use it to bet, then the money will come back to me maybe 3 times or even 4 times. And this money that I am taking from our savings, it is the money that we thought that was going to take our kids through school. And whenever I take this money, then I'll rush to top up my betting account. There are times whereby I wait for my wife to fall asleep and I pretend as if I have fallen fast asleep. But the moment that I will hear my wife snoring, then I would silently wake up and I would take the card that we use as our main account for our savings and stuff. And I will use the card to top up my betting account. After I have topped up my banking account, I will then clear the bank SMSs that would have been sent into her phone. This I do before she wakes up. I have gone as far as pretending to my wife as if I am cheating on her, creating some unnecessary tensions in the house so that I can just cover up for my addiction. I am losing a lot of money on Betway. Recently, I lost more than 4,000 rand in a couple of minutes betting online. And the way that I do this betting, I feel so happy whenever I win those small figures that you win here and there, but not putting into consideration the big amounts that I keep on losing. I am losing a lot of money and I can't even stop myself. I am now like a thief in my own home. If I come across money that will be just lying anywhere in the house, I will steal that money so that I can quickly rush and buy a top-up voucher. One time when my bank account went dry, I even contemplated of selling my own car. And I was going to lie to my wife that my car had been hijacked. I wanted to take that advantage because I know my wife. My wife doesn't want anything that involves the police. So I knew that if I can successfully lie to her that my car had been hijacked, and if I say that let us just leave the matter to rest, no need for us to report it, we'll buy another car. I knew that indeed she was going to be stressed, but she would just follow everything that I would have told her. When I thought of this idea of selling my car and lying to my wife that my car had been hijacked, in my mind, I was thinking that if I sell the car, then I will have more money in my account. Then I will bet a lot of money so that I can win more money, double the amount. Then I will show my wife. But thanks God, I fell short on selling my car. The thing that is affecting me is that as I'll be busy betting, you can see that down the screen there are some amounts that they show you. They say that this is the amount that such and such a person who was betting has won. And these winnings, my brother, they keep on pushing me to top up some more money, thinking that I am going to be on the notice board after I have won a lot of money. Where I lost this game completely, I know. What I did is that now I am even able to load these vouchers straight from my bank account, and it is killing me. I don't even know if it is possible for me to block myself so that I won't be able to keep on topping my vouchers straight from my banking app. And I can't stop. I keep on telling myself that yes, indeed, I have lost, and as a man, I need to accept the failure. But tomorrow is coming. If tomorrow comes, if I just put in a lot of money, I will then win again and cover for all of my losses. Since lockdown, maybe I have lost more than 100,000 rands just to betting. Sometimes I just get into the car and I go to the casino, and whenever I am at the casino, I don't pick up my calls, I don't do anything, and my wife thinks that I am cheating on her. But I am just ashamed to tell her the truth. But every day I can see that she is sinking deeper into depression. My question is that, is this thing of online gambling have some evil spirits that are attached to them? Because the way that I am losing so much money, it is quite unthinkable that I will keep on betting, because the money that I have lost, my brother, I could have invested that money, but I can't control myself anymore. Dear listeners, right there was a message that I received. Then I had to ask one of our admins to give us a translation.